first question. What did you like best about playing baseball?
The thing I liked best about playing baseball was the competition between the hitter and the pitcher, and being able to try to get him out, whether or not it was with fastballs or curveballs or change of speeds.
Okay. What was it like winning a Cy Young Award?
That was a very special feeling because it was an award that came at the end of a season when number one, the Red Sox won the pennant. But number two, I was able to have a good record of 22-9, and it was something that every pitcher looked forward to earning during his career in Major League Baseball. And it was just a nice way of saying that you were the best there was that particular year.
Okay. When did you start to play baseball?
I first started playing baseball as a youngster, probably around 6, 7 years old. We had our first organized games when I was 10 years old out in California. Our Little League started when I was 10. And then I played Little League Baseball, and I played Babe Ruth League Baseball. I played high school ball. I played Legion Baseball. And then I went on into college and played college baseball. And during the summer, I would play semi-pro baseball. And pretty much tried to play baseball, every summer.
Okay. What was the hardest or worst team to play against?
Oh, golly. And when I was in the American League, I was there for 8 years. The hardest team that I had to play against, I think, was the Minnesota Twins. That was the team that I just seemed to have difficulty beating. And in the National League, the hardest team that I had to face was the Pittsburgh Pirates. They had a bunch of guys called the Lumber Company on their team in the 70s with Willie Stargell and guys like that made it very difficult to pitch against them.
Okay. What do you think was the easiest team to play against?
Oh, there weren't any really easy teams, Artie. I'd say the ones that I had the most success against were in the American League. I was able to beat the Yankees quite a few times. And in the National League, I had quite a bit of success against the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Who is your all-time favorite baseball player?
My all-time favorite baseball player was a gentleman by the name of Mickey Mantle. He played for the New York Yankees, and he was my hero growing up, and I had the good fortune to be able to pitch against him in 65 and 66, 67 and 68. And he was inducted into the Hall of Fame with 528 home runs, and I gave up his last home run in Yankee Stadium. So.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
What college did you go to?
I went to Stanford University in Palo Alto, California.
What did you like best about school?
The thing that I liked best about school was, I think, getting an opportunity to learn and to improve, my mind so that I could become a success later on in life. I think I was mainly interested in the biological sciences, so that all the things that are present around you in nature, you would be able to learn just by getting a good education.
What did you dislike about school?
What did I dislike about school? I disliked the languages, like German and Spanish. I wasn't very good at those. I think it was very hard to take some of the chemistry courses. Were very difficult for me. But sometimes you just have to mix the bad with the good and get on with it.
Who was your most favorite teacher during school?
I'd say the one teacher that I remembered most, and probably have the fondest feelings for was a gentleman by the name of Mr. Blodgett, who was my biology teacher in high school. I had him for 3 years, and he was able to instill in me a deep desire to learn more about nature and the natural sciences.
Who was your worst teacher that you ever had?
Oh, golly, I don't think I ever had a worse teacher. I liked all my teachers, pretty much. I can't really think of one particular teacher that was my worst teacher because I'd say almost all of them were all good teachers. So.
Okay. What was your worst and best subject?
My worst subject, when I was in college especially, was a course called Organic Chemistry. And it was a course that you had to start studying from the first day that you went into the class. And if you fooled around and missed classes and didn't do your assignments in the first 2 or 3 weeks, that you wouldn't have any chance to get a good grade in the course. My favorite courses were anatomy and physiology courses. And probably my most favorite course of all when I was in dental school was something called human anatomy, where we were able to work with cadavers and learn firsthand about how the body portions worked and how they functioned and what they looked like, and that was a pretty neat time.
Why did you think it was important to go to college?
Well, it was important to go to college because at the time that I went to college, I wanted to become a doctor. And the only way that you can assume the responsibility of being a doctor is by being able to know all the information necessary to help people. And the only way you can learn that information is by being in college and learning from teachers who know what's important for you to learn with regard to being a physician. So it was important for me to go to school so that I could become better than I was at the time before I went to school.
Why do you think it was... Oh, that's the same question. What were you when you were a student? A troublemaker or a good pupil?
I was a good pupil. I was taught, very well by my parents the importance of paying attention in class and doing the best that you can do, because it was important not only for you and your future, but it was important to do hard work to make your parents happy too.
Yeah. What did you like better, junior high, high school, or college?
I think that I probably, looking back on it, I think I liked college best of all, because you had more of an ability to take the courses that you wanted to take. In junior high and high school, you take the courses you have to take in order to graduate. But when you get into college, you get to take more fun courses. They're harder, but they're a lot more fun because they might cover the interest that you feel strongly about.
What are your children's ages and names?
We have 6 children. We have Jordy, who is 13, John, who is 16, Nora, who is 18, Phoebe, who is 21, Claire, who is 23, and Nikki, who is 25.
How old were you when you got married?
I was 29 years old when I got married.
Where were you born?
I was born in Santa Maria, California, in 1942.
How many times have you moved in your lifetime?
How many times have I moved? Well, I moved from Santa Maria to San Luis Obispo and spent most of my teenage years and young adult years in San Luis. And then I moved to Boston. And then we moved to Milwaukee. And then we moved to Philadelphia and shuttled back and forth between Philadelphia and Boston. And now we live in Scituate. Been there for 20 years.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in San Luis Obispo, California, which is halfway between Los Angeles, and San Francisco.
How supportive were your family of your baseball career?
My family was very supportive of any athletics that we did when we were growing up. But I think that my father knew that I had a special skill, and he knew that I was working hard in college, so that if I could get away in the summer to play a higher caliber of baseball to improve my skills, he was very he went along with it as something that would improve my chances of getting to the big leagues.
What effect did screaming fans have on you?
Well, in the beginning, it was kind of a bother because it disrupted your concentration. The more and more that you played games, and the more and more you got involved with fans who were making a lot of noise, you could teach yourself to block it out so that it wouldn't affect your performance.
After retiring from baseball, why did you decide to become a dentist?
I decided to become a dentist because when I was in college, I was very interested in becoming a doctor, and wasn't able to do that because I decided to play professional baseball. So after professional baseball, I had some conversations with people with regard to what would be the best job for me to look into. And the more we talked about it, the more it looked like dentistry would be a wonderful field, and I got good encouragement from friends and family. Decided to follow up with that.